everyone. Welcome to the Red Room.
Or salute,
My heart goes out to you. No, wait.
or Nazi salute if you
Yeah.
prefer. So today we talk politics because it's more likely that we will watch if it's a little bit.
Well, I'm going to say that that we haven't been doing any videos, obviously because we've been getting ready for the end of the world.
Oh yes, of course. Trump.
There was no point in doing videos if the end is going to end in the 20th. But 6 days tweeted.
Apparently, it didn't end yet.
Yes,
So-
but apparently the egg price increased.
Oh, okay. So
I've been seeing some people saying that, some crazy liberals on Twitter.
everybody has regretted voting for Trump now.
Yes, because after 6 days he didn't turn the prices down. I wonder, are the prices really up or they're just being deranged? Probably they're just being deranged.
I have no idea.
Or noticing that the prices are higher, like
I haven't
normal
bought an
people
egg
would say.
in the US ever. Not before.
I bought a lot of things in the US. Don't do that. I don't do that anymore, but never eggs. Yes, they won't get here.
I don't think. Yeah, it would be rotten when it got here. So not a good idea, probably. So let's talk about the several subjects that have happened. So let's start with the.
You want to talk about politics, and then I want to talk about cinema. I think we need to start doing
forget
role-playing games. Forget role-playing games, and we need to start doing a talk show about things.
Maybe yes, it could.
Maybe you'll get more views like that.
Yeah. Okay. So today is politics, but you are talking about movies. But I know
Yes.
which movie we are going to talk about, and that is not the movie. That's politics.
No, I want to talk about the movie, but go
let's
on.
start by because we started with the salute. Let's talk a little bit about the salute and the derangement that came from that. Of course, this is old news, but hey, we are doing the video today, so let's just.
Our opinion is not old news because we are sharing it now.
No, I haven't shared much of that. Well, I've shared other people's opinions, but not mine. Okay, so you are deranged if you think that Elon Musk is a Nazi. The man has been supporting Israel and.
But Jews are Nazis, don't you know that?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So it's kind of silly. That's the kind of gesture that people do all the time, and but it has been interesting to see all the deranged wokists. Also in the mainstream media in Portugal, which is interesting. I think we talked about it, but not
on camera. Yes.
They seem to be desperate and more desperate than probably it's a strange thing because they seem to be more woke right now, and even more woke than the American mainstream media, which is kind of strange. I don't think they were.
Well, I think it's because here we are more leftist than people actually are in the US, right? I mean, we do have a Communist Party and those other.
Yes, some of the mainstream journalists are probably on the left of the Democrat Party.
The real left, not the Democratic Party.
Yes, and but in terms of wokeism, I don't think they were as woke as the Democrats, but now they are.
I mean, I think it's also the part of clickbait.
Yeah, well, also that, yes. But I've seen people commenting on that, and they were all very angry at the billionaire.
Did you show your mother the version? Well, she doesn't know English, but you should show her the video with him saying "My heart goes to you" because they showed the video with no sound, so it looks like that he's doing the.
It's irrelevant for people who watch TV and get their opinions served from the TV. They don't care. But it wasn't. I think there's probably now a reaction from Europe because he's talking about things that happen in Europe, and all the globalists are going crazy.
Yeah, and people are waking. I think people are waking up in Europe slowly, but I think they are waking up.
Let's hope so. Okay, that was one of the subjects. The other subject, DEI. Maybe what do you think? DEI being.
I like to call it they, and I know it's the wrong term, but just because it sounds more, they them. Yes, DEI is dying.
DEI is dying, at least in the
in
US.
America.
Right here, well, we never had DEI.
Not officially, but...
Not officially, yes. At least I don't think we have, but we'll probably have it now because as...
Well, we probably already have it and you don't know. You're paying for it and you don't know.
Maybe. It's possible. It's interesting because in Portugal, meritocracy was never a thing. So
I was looking for...
much.
I was just asked, search Google the DEI in Portugal, and I got Opus Dei.
Yeah, that's maybe they are going woke, perhaps. Well, probably not Opus Dei, but the Catholic Church is going very, very, very much woke. But yeah, so we mentioned on Twitter something about hoping that drive-through will. It was a joke, of course. Will get rid of their DEI hires, which is everybody there.
Well, I would hope it's a joke, but I would like them to get rid of everybody.
But that's the problem with the private companies. They are not going to follow. Well, maybe some of them are going to follow.
Well, some of them are doing it because they don't want to waste money on it anymore.
Yeah, so they were just doing their virtue signaling bit, and now that's allowed not to virtue signal anymore. So they will just get rid of it. But I'm curious to know if now that apparently wokeism is insanely growing in Portugal, if they are going to really introduce DEI around here like crazy and start.
I think the companies, the private companies don't have money for that, because
well, they probably have, but they don't want to.
Yes,
they don't even want to pay their.
except for the media and the government, maybe because it's not the socialist anymore, they will not go that route. Since the socialists are not in power, let's hope so.
Let's hope so. What else?
Okay, let's talk about Day. Then I want to talk about I think Day is dying, but he's dying with a bang. And yes, let's talk about Emilia Perez.
Oh, Emilia Perez.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, I'm not even going to say, I already knew that Carlos, whatever, Big Carlos.
Who is Carlos?
Is the guy that was nominated for an Oscar.
Oh, his name is Carlos?
No, his name is Carla.
Okay.
So I think his name is Carlos.
Let's check it so you can dead name in. Carla.
I already knew that he was nominated for Best Actress. Of course he was, and I hope he wins. Of course he will. That is not the... I'm not even going to go how ridiculous it is a man being nominated for Best Actress. Well, why not? They are in the Olympic Games. They are winning Woman of the Year and after Bono. So everything that is not surprised they will be nominated for the Oscars. What really, first I heard Emilia Perez was a musical. A musical about a cartel leader that wants to become a woman sounded a little bit stupid. And then also I heard that this was not very good and saw some clips on Twitter. And then yesterday I made Miguel watch a bit of the movie. I think we watched like 10 minutes. We couldn't take it anymore. It is so bad. And it was nominated for 13 Oscars. So
the worst movie experience of my life, and it was only 10 minutes.
There are 3 movies that were nominated for 13 Oscars. Gone with the Wind.
It's a musical, but they can't sing.
Yes.
It's a movie, but it's not quite a movie. It's basically the message.
But let me just say, the movies that are nominated for 13 Oscars: Gone with the Wind, From Here to Eternity, and Mary Poppins. That is a better musical. So films that were nominated for 14 Oscars: Titanic. But
well, okay, yeah, it's better than this.
At least it's a film. La La Land. Now I don't remember what were the other ones. 14. Let me check. Movies with 14 Oscar nominations. If there are not that many. All About Eve, of course, Titanic, and La La Land. So not, this piece of shit of film was nominated for 13, and I dare you to put a clip. The one that I shared today, Miguel. so we can see how Carlos is so good at playing a woman.
Okay, so this is on Twitter, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me.
I mean, this is so. The only way this film would make sense if it was something done making fun of the Thrones.
Yeah, it looks like
And
they are.
still, it would be a bad movie.
Of course, it looks like they are making fun of them. So this is the one you shared today, right?
Yes, when you have Selena Gomez and Zoe Saldana and Carlos.
Okay. Interesting thing about I was looking at Wikipedia, and they are so woke right now that don't even mention what was the guy's name before he changed. So he was a woman all the time. He was born a woman, always a woman. But anyway, okay, so let's share the screen.
Do you have sound? Because you need to see that with sound.
I think I'm not sure. Let me check.
Yes, let's try.
Tranquilízate, cálmate.
No tengo ni para comer. Me cortó la lana, cerró la llave. No funciona ninguna tarjeta. Todas mis cuentas están bloqueadas. Me quiere robar a mis hijos. Y ahora mi lana.
Cálmate.
Me quiere robar a mis hijos.
Cálmate.
¿Cómo pude casarme con esa perra? ¿Cómo pude casarme con esa ingrata?
Lo hubieras pensado antes. ¿Qué crees? ¿Que puedes manipular a la gente a tu antojo? Eso era en otra vida. Ahora ya no es lo mismo.
¿Cómo pude vivir con esa cabrona? ¿Cómo pude confiar en esa pendeja?
No entiendo por qué hizo eso. Hablaré con ella. Lo solucionaré. Arreglaré las cosas.
Es la lana de manitas, mi marido. La lana que me dejó cuando murió.
Calma.
No puede hacerme eso.
¿Cómo pudiste hacer eso, chinga? Me lo pudiste haber dicho antes.
¿Cómo tiene acceso a mis cuentas?
Calma, tranquila.
¿Cómo tiene
Fue la
acceso?
voluntad de Manitas, tu marido. Quería protegerte.
Quiero a mis hijos.
Si quieres recuperar a tus hijos, tienes que apagar el fuego.
Quiero a mis hijos.
Hay que apagar el fuego.
Quiero a mi...
Oh.
That's enough. We are taking the boss lady to a new stereotype, to a whole new sphere.
That guy was an awful actor. He still is.
Yes.
I'm just from this clip, it's very obvious that he is atrocious.
Yes, it is what we say canastrão. How do you say that in English? I have no idea.
I think there's a word, but let me check that.
I like torture people, so you can see. I also like the scene. You can see that clip when they are singing about vaginoplasties.
Ham actor.
Yes.
But it's not exactly the same thing, I think. Well, it's a hammy performance, a hammy actor.
That scene in the hospital when they are singing vaginoplasties, mammoplasties, penoplasties, la 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 la. It's just so.
Yes, very.
This is so bad.
They don't even sing. It's a musical, but they are just talking, and there's some
slightly singing out of tune. It makes me enjoy Sweeney Todd, that I thought before it was the worst musical
yes.
I ever saw.
Even Sweeney Todd is a better musical, and also a better movie, of course. But that's just beside the point. We are just talking about musicals, and yeah.
How come this awful movie got 13 Oscar nominations? The only thing I hope is that normal people are going to see this movie because it was nominated so many Oscars, and they're going to go, "Oh my God, what is this?"
I don't know. Even normal people don't care about the Oscars anymore. No one watches that anymore, I think. Only woke people, perhaps. Right now, it's just a woke festival for woke.
For me, it's not just like I was saying in the beginning. It's not about a guy being nominated for Best Actress. It's even beyond that. It's so bad.
Yes.
They have to reach the diversity quotas, and there's a lot of diversity all over that film.
All the guys there are gay. All the women are Latin, whatever, and ugly. Okay, what's her name?
Selena. You're talking Selena Gomez. I don't know. She's not as good looking.
Not exactly.
She has some problem.
Pretty, but she's not ugly. But the other one, Zoe, whatever, she's very ugly.
Well, I think they made her look uglier in this picture.
Well, maybe she looks like she has.
So that the trend looks better. They need to make the woman look as awful as possible.
Yeah, probably.
She looks like Skeletor a bit. She's too thin.
Yes, she looks like she died and was resurrected for this.
You know what I'm going to say? I'm saying Wicked, that we didn't watch and we're not going to watch because it would kill me. It's probably a better musical. Well, it's not probably. It is a better musical than Emilia Pérez.
Very likely, yeah. Apparently, they can sing. The woman with in the witch's role, I think she can sing. At least.
And the other one is Ariana Grande. She's supposed to sing.
I think.
No, Ariana Grande. Selena Gomez is in the other one.
Yeah.
In Emilia Pérez. In this one is Ariana Grande in Wicked.
Well. Isn't Selena Gomez a singer as well?
Yes. Or she was when she was little.
But apparently she's not singing. Maybe because they decided...
Maybe she sings in another.
Perhaps. Well,
she's the evil ex-wife.
Yeah. I'm not going to watch the whole movie to check if there is someone singing. But yeah, it's pretty bad. Are we finished with the...
Yes, we can be finished with the politics. Yes.
Okay, so...
We're not going to talk about Portuguese politics.
No, but they are reflecting what is happening in the US. We can tell you that. Everybody is going nuts right here. Well, not everybody. When I say everybody, I mean the media. They are going nuts. And I'm not even watching TV shows. This is just from watching YouTube videos about what is happening in the Portuguese media. But yeah, they are going insane. And now it's time for promotion, I guess.
Yes.
As we covered the politics, now you can go into a bit of promotion.
So you can go away.
So we can go away. So yeah, they can go away, not we.
Yes.
So recently we have released several print books, which were, well, some of them, one of them is new, all the others are revised things. And we can show them, perhaps. Do you want to start with yours?
Yes, I want to start with yours. Mine's on the reprints, right? You still have on reprints. So for order of, we got The Goat Lady. So it's a fantasy adventure for Wretched Bastards, but it can be played with the new fantasy game that will come out one of these days.
Sword and Sorcery.
Yes, Sword and Sorcery.
More precise.
Well, we need a name for the Sword and Sorcery game because we can't use bastards. So
I don't really want to ask for recommendations because that's silly if you don't know what is it about. But I can tell you something about it. I'm going to use part of the world from Wretched Bastards, and when I mean the world, I actually mean the world, not the setting, but the world. When we did the Bastards, we decided to do a low fantasy game, but we kept fantasy races like gnomes and dwarves and elves. But it was supposed to be a Conan ripoff thing. And so when creating the world, I did something that looks like Earth. And there are several civilizations there that they aren't exactly on the same timeline, I guess. So that there's this civilization that is a little bit like Rome, and then there are some others that are medieval. So the chronology is strange.
All over the place.
Yeah, that's not the point. But that's obviously inspired by Howard's Conan. And because of that, I'm going to keep those places. Obviously, I'm going to expand on that. I'm already doing that. I'm not going to keep the factions or nothing of that. There won't be fantasy races, at least not intelligent ones. There may be creatures like, but there will be monsters, not playable characters. But the places will be kind of similar, just with a few things that will change, like France won't be rigged anymore. That was just a joke.
Inside joke that only us got.
Yes, Europe won't be Carabas. No, actually, there was someone who got it because he was Danish, and he said, "Do you know that the name of that place is Kingdom?" I said, "Yeah, I named it after the Lars von Trier's TV show."
And that's why people hate you, because people would say that that is, how can I say, presumptuous. Oh, he thinks he's an intellectual.
You are very arrogant bastards. What was I saying about this? Oh yeah, most of the places will be named the same. The names are reminiscent of each of one of the civilizations. I'll probably add some others. It didn't cover everything, and so that's the only thing that will be in common with Wretched Bastards. It's inspired by Conan as well, but the rest of it will be different. So
I think I'll run this one on the Sword and Sorcery. We haven't played this yet, so I think I'll run it when the Sword and Sorcery game is done.
Oh yeah, and because of that, you can use these old books, which were now updated with you are mirroring the.
Yeah, I know. Let me change the screen. I just noticed.
I think this defaults to mirroring for some strange reason. I don't know.
Video. Okay. Now it's done. The gold lady.
So you can use this with the new game, or well, you can use it when the new game exists. It's still not around now, but you probably will be able to use it because the references to places. Yeah, there's a centerfold with tentacles.
Everything changed on this one.
I quite like the illustrations on that one, but several others. And by the way, there's not that many boobs. That's
people that don't like boobs, yes.
Yeah, there's not that many boobs. A couple of boobs, but not.
I don't know who doesn't like boobs, but yeah.
Some people don't like boobs.
Yeah, I know they're gay.
Or women, not lesbian, non-lesbian women.
Okay. Temple of Flesh.
Yeah, that's.
And I like that now. Probably most of my adventures have naked ladies or semi-naked ladies in the cover.
Yours have more naked ladies than most of the others because those are fantasy, and two of them are fantasy, and that one is a crossover with Schult, and yeah, that's inside. Are you going to show something else?
I'm looking. It depends. Yes. Ooh. I like the other cover was funny. It was funky, but this one is a lot better.
You mean epic?
No. This one, the other one that was that montage.
Oh yeah, Temple of Flesh. Yes.
But
yes,
this one is a lot flashier. I like. I think she looks like Miley Cyrus, but that's just me, probably.
No, it's probably just
not Miley Cyrus. It's I don't know. Is Miley Cyrus the one that everybody likes? That blonde.
Miley Cyrus.
No, not Miley Cyrus. No.
The one that was pansexual and.
Yes, no, it's not Miley Cyrus. It's the other one. One that said leave the country if Trump won.
Yeah, but she won't.
I don't remember her name. Whatever.
Yes.
The one that has the minions.
Mm-hmm. They are named after her.
They're all the same.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, yes. She looks like Taylor Swift.
Maybe there's something there, but I didn't ask for a.
No, it's just because it's a stupid blonde. And last but not least, we have Epic. I like the other cover, but I really don't prefer the style of this one. It's more sophisticated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one was just a coincidence. I wasn't trying to do a cover, and that showed up, and this will be the cover.
Yes, not that many boobs. They are covered.
Yeah, there's most of the boobs are covered. The images are very
male boobs.
Not women, but they are kind of the rest. Not too much. Enough just enough. And the guys are also almost undressed, but that's a crossover with Schult and Alpha Blue, so it was supposed to be a little bit naughty.
But it can be played without the extra naughty part. I mean, there was not a lot of naughtiness in our campaign, except for Felix and his 30 seconds of happiness.
Yes. Well, the place has lots of potential for naughtiness, but it's not part of the scenario. It's a huge brothel in space. You might
like Alpha Blue.
Like Alpha Blue. So you can do you can just follow along the mystery, find out what's happening and whatever, or you can live the life and have fun. But that's an option. Another thing that was revised, but not as much, just a few things here. Darker. Darker is the new version. I think it's 1.5 or something. I'm not sure. I can't remember. This one was just a few typos and formatting mistakes. So if you haven't purchased this in print, it's probably the
is the Lulu discount still on, or did they already end it?
No, but it was a 10%, so probably next week or the other there will be another one. I'll have to remind people of those codes because not everybody gets them. So then if you purchase Darker in PDF at our store, remember to go there and download the newest version. And now for the large one. This is a monster of a book. By the way, this is the kind of thing I would like to have in hardcover, but it would be pretty expensive. It's already too much. Sorry, I can't say anything else. It's too much. But yeah, $50. I couldn't do it for less because I chose the least expensive options for quality of paper and quality of print and soft cover. So this is, it's a huge book, 600 and something pages, 605 I think. So it's available in soft cover only, and unless someone asks for a hardcover version, it will be only soft cover. It's a nice looking book, if I may say so. May I say so?
You may say so.
Lots of plenty of illustrations made by people, also plenty of illustrations made by AI, of course, because it's a very large book, but the cover is by Canales, who also did the back cover. The back cover is a little bit...
And the cover for another one that you're going to show next. No, that one was Tanaka. He did the comic for that one. We got too many human artists. I'm getting confused.
You can say so. People always say that we are bastards. Yeah. We got the part of the webcomic by Chris Villarosa. We have lots of equipment designed by Rob Necronomicon and something else, I think. Oh yeah, and this includes a few pages that weren't included in the first PDF version. I've updated it since then. These were, I can't remember his name, but he's a friend of Chris. I think he's from the Philippines as well. And he was doing some other stuff, so I decided to release the PDF without his pages, and then to insert them later. I'm trying to find them. They are somewhere around here, but 605 pages is a lot.
That would be the type of book that we could do a special edition and have it printed locally to be cheaper, but then in Portugal to send it overboard, it will be...
Yeah, that would be crazy expensive. But Well, this doesn't really need an expensive, a more expensive.
I mean, I'm thinking of the cover just because of the hardback.
If people request specifically say, well, I want a hardcover, there's no hardcover, I can do it right away because I'll have to order a proof copy. But if you want a hardcover and you don't mind paying $60 for that, I think it would be $60. I'm not sure. Just let me know, and I will arrange for a hardcover to be. Eventually, I'll probably do that anyway, even if no one asks. I didn't do right now because I don't really like to have books that are too expensive. Mm-hmm. And because I was also doing a bunch of other prints, and I had to pay them anyway. So, and if no one buys, it's just a
waste of money.
Of course, I don't have to pay for the.
But you still have to pay the shipping.
Yeah, but I have to pay the shipping, and the shipping is
the printing.
Very costly. The shipping is very costly, especially when we're talking about large books like these ones. The shipping is pretty costly. So maybe. Anyway, I think it looks good enough. And there's a good thing about Lulu prints, and they are sturdy. So the Lulu print on demand, unless you are really trying to ruin this book, I don't think it will. You can bend this, and as you see, the spine is. I'm bending it, and I'm applying some force here, and the spine is cool. So that's a good thing, I guess. For smaller books, of course, I always, and for example, darker is almost as heavy as the other one, but there's an advantage. This one is black and white, so it's much less expensive. So there is a hardback for this one, and
same for Gothic. Well, though Gothic is smaller.
Yeah, it's a bit smaller, but this one is almost as. I can check it. 100 less pages, but still, it's a very large book. But this one is not really expensive because black and white, of course, makes a lot of difference in prices for at Lulu. So okay, so there's something to announce.
Does it have more books to show?
No.
Knuckles of Steel? Haven't got the right yet. Okay.
Not yet. Next week.
I thought you had a bigger pile. Is it because those two books are so big?
Yeah, no, this is.
Did we already showed? Probably already showed. I don't remember. The Twilight of Vampires. Yes, we did. Last year.
Did, yes. Next week there will be 2 more, I think. Knuckles of Steel and what else? Okay, and
so for now,
there's some other news, but we'll leave it for next week.
Yes, we'll try to go back to doing at least a video a week.
When we talk about the other 2 prints, we'll probably talk a little bit about something else. And I'm assuming that we'll have the winners of that game jam to announce soon. So those are probably the next videos. Stay tuned, and see you next week. Bye-bye.